So it literally looks like a bomb has went off in this shop. So it's a good thing. This shop has been it has been everything. If you've watched our videos for a long time, we've had this shop probably longer than we've had anything else. It's been a feed shed, it's been a hydroponics thing, it's been an extra greenhouse, it's been a tool shed. And it's kind of not had good purpose because of where it's at. It's by my smokehouse, it's by Missy's greenhouse. So it's hard to access to put a lot of tools in it. We used to have the tractor be able to work it, but now because of the kitchen garden, it's really hard to get to. So now we've pulled everything out, which needed to happen, but I'm a little stressed. One good thing though, is Misty and the girls are taking on this new project. They're gonna start making candles, start bringing some of Misty's soaping stuff out here, and kind of make it like a craft she shed. It's not really a she shed, I hate to say it like that because it sounds like we're trying to differentiate places on our farm for her and me, but what it's gonna be is something for the girls to start building a little business. If it's Etsy, if it's, you know, Shopify, whatever it may be, we're gonna try to make it a little place for them to focus on doing some fun stuff. So they've been cleaning it out. They're gonna be painting it in the next few days. I'm gonna try to help as much as I can, but to be honest with you, we're so busy on the other parts of the farm, it's hard to get away from doing our normal chores to take on new projects. So they're gonna kind of tackle that and spearhead it, and of course I'll help them as we need it. Remember, we're building Aiden's house. I have a new update there. You'll be seeing what just took place this morning. Check this little video out. So it's around 6:20, 6:30. Chores are already done, but we just got word that we got concrete coming on Aiden's pad. I'm gonna go open the gate. All the mesh, all the bisqueen's laid. Concrete's going down today. Got everything laid out like it's supposed to. Mesh looks good. Big footings, which is what we want. We want safety when it comes to all our concrete in our building staying together. So we are laying concrete, and then I'll show you finished product. It is getting done as we speak. Now, these cows are chilling. We got them moved. They're the easy ones. But remember, I gotta move beef cows. We're a regenerative farm, so we're never stopping doing the work of and around our animals. So we've got to do that today. Now, if you remember, we're actually getting the sandbags to close up the gardens. We've got most of the sandbags done. I need to finish those up and get that garden closed. I keep talking about it, I keep putting it off, but I actually need to do it today. So we're going to do that probably after the cows. Aiden's finishing up on some cutting. I finished some cutting on my part. I got a trip after we get the cows moved. I'll actually cut the grass behind them too. Part of regenerative ag and part of making sure our fields are at the very best place. Some of the stuff they don't eat, some of it's weeds, some of it's just junk. Then we come down and we bush hog or cut, depending on the side of the field, the grass and whatever's left, the seed heads, stuff that they didn't eat, down to the ground. So that way it does not take away from the new growth of next time, but also helps spread any kind of good seed that's left that they didn't eat, and also just helps clean up our pasture. So it helps spread the manure. I mean, there's just a lot of benefits to it. So we cut behind our animals. So we got to cut behind the dairy that's been in these fields, but we also got to cut behind the beef cows where we're going to be moving them. So we have a good bit to do today. My goal is to get that done. You see we're by the fence and stuff. Aiden and them are going to be taking up some fencing in the next few days that's by their new house. Just getting up some of the fence, and we'll be able to keep it and utilize it for use later. And hey, never stops. So let's get the tractor. We got to do some garden work. Then we're going to start getting some other things done. We'll keep you updated on the new project with the girls building their little craft shed. And then we're going to move some cows. Now you see those birds. There's some white birds up there, right on that tree. You see the island, all the trees are down. There's so many bird population that's coming here in the mornings. I want to show you this video. I know it only is about 30 or 40 right now. Let me show you this video from this morning. Look how many are on there today. They're breaking the limbs. They're not only on this tree now, it's like an infestation, this tree. Look at this one back here. They're on that one now to throw in. Now look at this one. Oh my gosh. They're everywhere. I hope they're not harming my lake too much. And not only that, but look, they're on that little tree over there too. They're tearing all those trees up, and a lot of those trees are habitats for a lot of other animals. Now, that is gonna destroy the island. They're gonna eat all the fish around the island, which is our brim. I quit counting, but there was, I know, over 200 or 300 birds on that tree, because I counted about 150, and I didn't even get past the right side where they broke the actual, you know, piece of tree that's hanging over this way. That was all 4 trees standing up right there on the island, and now there's only one standing up. This one's broke this way, this one's this way, and this one's coming towards us. Like, I'm gonna have to get my boat out there and actually cut those and try to get them off the island. I've never seen anything like it, but what they're doing is they're going through and they're hitting my fish. I'm actually worried about my pond, but when I say, I know it's hard to see in that video because it was early this morning, there's so many white birds. I'll try to get better footage of it with a better camera in the coming days. But anyways, let's walk over to Aiden's pet. I'll show you what we've done on the house so far. Pumpkins are looking great, guys. Look at those. I'm hoping that they start producing soon. I'm putting some water on them. The only thing I'm kind of worried about, again, pumpkins are heavy feeders, so I've got the water on, but that one strip right there, that one little strip, it's got a little yellowing, and I don't know if it's just because these are the big ones. They're the big jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, so I'm worried that they may be just crowding, which is okay, but I hope it's not disease, because I'm trying to keep them all natural so we can utilize them on our farm. Of course, we utilize them with the pigs and with the pumpkins to enjoy for fall, but ultimately to turn around and give to our animals. Maybe make me a pumpkin pie, but ultimately they're looking great. There's just one side I'm a little worried about. Now, let's go look up here. You can hear the cows. They know it's time to move. They always know when I start moving their stuff around and I'm walking by them, they know it's time to move. So they're telling me it's time to move. We're gonna move them in just a second. But look at where we've gotten. The pad is done. We've got the main porch, which is this right here, going all the way around. The main building, which is right here. Now, it's hard to see. My wife and Aiden and them, they come up here and they're like, oh gosh, I don't know. It looks small, looks different, looks big. I don't know where everything's at. You know, we've built enough buildings now, I have, to where I know it looks different, looks small, looks like it can't fit everything. But ultimately, when we start getting walls up, it's like, oh my gosh, this is cool. It's a house. It actually is a house. So it's looking great. We're gonna stain and polish the concrete. So we got it slicked off, ready to go. All the piping was fine. All the spots with the showers are fine. The upstairs piping is great because we're gonna do a loft in there. So we are making huge inroads. And hey, breaking news. The building is done and ordered. So I should have the building here probably in 4 weeks. It'll get assembled by that crew. That crew brings their own people in to assemble it so that they can cover the liability on it. But ultimately, the structure, not the actual, you know, getting it truly as a barn dominium, but the actual structure of the tin will actually be placed onto the pad probably within a month and a half. So that's pretty cool. Then we'll stop, and I told Misty, because of all the expense right here, we're probably going to stop and just eat rice and beans for about 3 months and not go do anything and live as hermits. No, we're doing everything cash. I told you that. So what we're doing is trying to get everything ready, making sure that our finances are good. We'll get the structure finished, put in, locked door, and then from there we'll start working on walls. We'll work on roughing in the electrical and the plumbing into the walls, and then pause again and keep on going. Our goal is to just buy a little bit at a time, so we'll probably invest in the windows first, get the windows bought, pause, buy the doors, pause. That's kind of how we're thinking. Everything we do, we want it debt-free. And if I can bless them with a living place that they can add on to or keep forever, or if they say, well, you know what, Dad, it's not big enough, we're gonna build a bigger home here. Hopefully they'll build it on our property. If they choose not to, that's fine too. But if they choose to, great. And then from there, that house will become Harley's or any other child that wants it. So our goal is to just put as much of our homes and our family and our legacy here on the farm. That's why we're putting all these pecan trees and oak trees in and putting a lot of fruit trees in. We may not see that. Me and Misty may see some of the fruit, but ultimately we're not going to see a lot of that come to fruition. We're not going to be able to enjoy that because we'll get old, and the last thing I want to do is be 80 years old trying to pick a plum or see a oak tree that's now 50 foot tall. But the purpose is I'm building legacy for them, and then that way they'll have food forever. That's the main thing. So coming along there, very happy with it. Love to see the building come up. I told them, I said, don't get excited when you see the building because it's not gonna have porches, it's not gonna have any windows. It's gonna have one door because all they're doing is just building a structure. Me and some of the carpenters will do the rest of the work. So when they put it up, everybody's like, oh my gosh, it looks like, you know, I'm putting my four-wheeler in it. But it will look awesome when it's all said and done. When all this is finished, me and Mister are gonna do a whole collaboration on the building. You know, building from start to finish, tell you exactly what we have invested in it, tell you what we paid for it, so that way if people wanna do this, they can take our notes and try to build it perspective with them, because I'm gonna save a tremendous amount of money because of what we're doing. This is the field that we're gonna be putting them in. So look at how this grass is, it's great. So this field will just be excellent for them to get in, but this is what we're talking about, you know, clippings and taking them down. You see all the seed heads? Now they'll stomp some of that in the ground, which is great because that helps for seed beds for next year. They'll eat some of it, but some of it they won't, so that after they leave this spot, there'll be some of those sprigs left. We will come through and cut it so that way it will bed better with that manure, and basically you're building a new seed bed for the next year. When you dig up the soil compared to like a, you know, conventional farm, if you go in here with this soil, like for instance, let's just walk right here. Right here, because you can see the dirt. Now, I want to show you this. Look at this. Look at that. That's like dark brown, rich soil. Now, this paddock is only about 6 years old. So just think another 10 years from now, another 5 years from now, another 20 years from now. Think of the quality of that soil. It's going to be amazing. But every time we move cows on it, it gets better. Just 5 to 6 years ago, it looked like that. A big thicket of all kind of overgrown junk. And now we're producing animals on it. This is the sheep one. Look how good it's doing. It's doing great coming back, doing the same thing here. At one point, if you go back to the old Max videos, like 6, 7 years ago, you'll see this and it's just wild forest. Like there's no rhyme or reason. This part of the farm's not even really opened up. Crazy. So go check out some of those old videos. It has like 500 views on it. It's when absolutely nobody knows us and nobody watched us, but if you go back and watch some of those videos, it's unbelievable at how much it's changed. It's unbelievable. I look back sometimes and I'm thinking, wow, not only is our kids grown, but we've grown, we've gotten older, gotten grayer, but just to see how the land has changed and how the farm has changed is unbelievable. All right, so what I'm gonna do is they gotta come out this little gate. Well, it's not a little gate, it's a 12-foot gate, but I'm gonna get them walking this way first, so that way when we try to go out that gate, I don't have calves that's causing a problem. So I need to get them out basically on this way, and then those calves should filter out a little bit easier. So if I can get them on this side of the gate, I got 2 more. All right, there's Romeo too. Romeo, come! Come on, boy, get him up, get him up, get him up. So they kind of all start running because they knew they were fixing to move. But the main thing is getting the calves out. They can't, once we open the gate, one good thing is they can't really go anywhere but this way. What we don't like is when all of a sudden we get 1 or 2 calves stuck in a field because they miss the entrance or exit. So if they run, they can't go anywhere because my girls are down the other side. So even though they kind of get crazy, it really don't matter because I have enough people down the road that's pushing them to where they can't get in the gardens and they can't cause any problems, and they're going straight to where they need to go. So they kind of know where they're going. The only time we ever get an issue is calves. And if we get those calves out, it don't matter. At that point, they can't really go anywhere. And I'm not saying everything works out perfect, but if we learn to just make sure that we have everything set up, when they come out, we're good to go. Did they pass y'all, or y'all just,
what?
Y'all control them? Or y'all just let them go?
Well, they did good, so nothing to complain about.
Yeah, as long as they don't really get in the garden, we'll be out here. One thing you want to look at with cows, now these are dairy, so that those 2 over there that look kind of bony, 3, that's all dairy crosses, so that's normal for them. But you look at all these here, you see how slicked out they are. You see we don't spray, and there's not really much flies on them. They're shiny, their hair's all going the same way, there's not splotchiness, they're real full. And see, she just had a baby, so she would typically be a little bit thinner. the whole point of us doing regenerative ag and rotating them so much and trying to keep them on healthy grasses and healthy hays and make sure they're getting the very best nutrients and minerals in our soil is because of that. You know, I want to make sure that my steaks, like I ate last night, are the best quality. Well, they're only the best quality when we have the best quality cow. Now, that doesn't make my cow any special than any other cow. What it does, though, is I've just raised this generation up to where now I'm in the 3rd or 4th generation on this Hereford, to where, I mean, literally, they're providing for me. They're providing all the meat that we need, and I've not had but one actually die. And we think that it was a situation with a genetic issue. We've not had any more of our Herefords, you know, have any problems. Never treated, never wormed, never any chemicals in them. Nothing on the grass, nothing on the sprays. Completely organically raised. And that's hard to say that we do, especially when so many people tell you can't do it. Well, you can. I mean, I have people all the time that says like, you can't do that. That's all fake, blah, blah, blah. It's not. I mean, you just got to work and get them right. Once you balance them out, even our sheep, our pig, if we don't have to treat them, first of all, that saves us a lot of money, but also it makes it where the food that we're putting on our table is completely raised off farm with no problem, no extra additives. It's meat. Kick it to me. Well, we got everything painted, cleaned back up. Some of the girls are over there playing pickleball. Me and Jennings are fixing to make a homemade pizza. Misty is doing a little bit more painting in the shop, and we're fixing to call it a day. Having a little fun playing soccer. Shoot them. Show them how you shoot. Go, 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 go. Oh, you missed that one. Here. One more, one more, one more. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble. Dribble.
I can do it.
All right, now shoot. Turn around, shoot. Good shot. We're gonna finish up the day. Guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless.